You don't shut me down. You also have the right.
Honorable,
It is important, Mr. Speaker, that this House
when
takes cognizance
is compromised.
of the issue of Mazi Nnamdi Kanu.
To, as a people, ask for the release of Mazi Nnamdi Kanu. Thank you, Your Excellency.
Steve Oko, you asked a question about the detention of Mazi Nnamdi Kanu. And your question...
I beg, when are people giving Nnamdi Kanu a peace deal? Because I mean, up till now, I don't even know what he did, but I just know, say, when I put on.
I think he made an open declaration in court where he said, give me 5 minutes if I'm released, I'm going to end the violence in the Southeast. He made the declaration in court last year. What else do you want from him?
Please. Excuse me, sir, can you read the order book, Rule 6 and Subsection 2, to know that...
Hello everybody, welcome back to Plan B TV News, Gist and Blog. Now, the final moment that you have been waiting for is here. Nnamdi Kanu must be released and the date of protest have been set on the 20th of October. Just recently, a Vanguard journalist raised a motion in the ABIA State House and asked Alex Otim, what are they doing to secure the release of Nnamdi Kanu? And this journalist statement from Vanguard is what gave birth to the demise of Nnamdi Kanu. And I want you guys to watch what he asked Alex Otim, because he believed that Nnamdi Kanu is from Abia State. The state governor have been doing so well. So he should be able to also advocate for the demand and release of Nnamdi Kanu. I want you guys to watch the video.
Good evening, sir. My name is Steve Oko, and I report for Vanguard newspapers. Your Excellency, yesterday, elders from different states in the Southeast stormed Abia Government House, protesting the continued detention of Mazi Nnamdi Kanu, who has been seeking justice for Ndi Igbo. And their message was to plead with you to prevail, to get across to your brother governors in the Southeast to prevail on Mr. President to consider releasing Nnamdi Kanu, more especially considering the fact that up north, so many local governments, as we speak, in Katsina State in particular, have signed an agreement, peace deal, with bandits who are mass murderers. How come that Igbo elite, more especially our governors, are not doing something towards that? In Enugu early this year, when Mr. President visited, Igbo leaders missed that opportunity to, as a group, ask for Mazi Nnamdi Kanu's release. Glad enough, you've told us that on Friday, Mr. President will be coming to Abia, and Mazi Nnamdi Kanu is from Abia State. I hope Abia will not miss yet another opportunity to, as a people, ask for the release of Mazi Nnamdi Kanu. Thank you, Your Excellency.
Steve Oko, you asked a question about the detention of Mazi Nnamdi Kanu. And your question is a good question. We have been engaging on the release of Mazi Nnamdi Kanu. But the level at which we are engaging and the discussions that have happened and the assurances that have been received are not for public consumption, since it may hurt or derail the process. But you can take it for granted that as his governor, I'm in the forefront of ensuring that he comes back home. And all the Southeast governors are in tandem. So we are discussing it.
Now, immediately after this video went viral, a lot of people were sharing it, and really people were saying, Alex Otim, you are a man of good reputation for the things you have been doing. Everybody have been using you to canvass their own state governor to work like you. So why can't you just make your your reign or your regime so perfect so that you can say it was your time that they released Nnamdi Kanu. The state governor now urged his senator representing the states to raise the motion in the Senate House, the House of Rep. Now, this particular video is going to open your eye to see the full marginalized of the Igbo and how the federal hates Nnamdi Kanu. I want you guys to watch what this senator said, representing Abia State, the motion he raised, how the chairman of the House shut him down. I want you guys to listen.
Honorable Obi Agocha, I represent the great people, Mr. Speaker, of Iguano, Umaya North and Umaya South Federal Constituency. Mr. Speaker, I'm an ABIA man. Mr. Speaker, I rise on Order 6, Rule 2, matters of privilege.
What do you want to... Go ahead.
Okay. Thank you, Mr. Speaker, for giving me the opportunity. I wish to draw the attention of Mr. Speaker and the House that on the 26th of August, 2025, I wrote a letter to Mr. Speaker of the House of Representatives, as well as a letter to the Attorney General of the Federation, and a letter to Mr. President, urging for the urgent intervention request in the deteriorating health conditions of my constituent, Nnamdi Kanu. Up until today, Mr. Speaker, I have yet to receive any response from Mr. Speaker, from Mr. President, and from the Attorney General, despite the deteriorating health of Nnamdi Kanu, whom has been evaluated by his own team of doctors and came up with a report which was attached to the letter that was submitted to Mr. Speaker and to the President and as well to the Attorney General. Second evaluation has been conducted by the Nigerian Medical Association, and the results even further confirms the deteriorating health of Nnamdi Kanu, that he has organ deficiencies, low potassium, and that he is, as we speak, on the verge of death. Mr. Speaker, at the instruction of the court instructed in 8 days for the Nigerian Medical Association to also do their own assessment. So there are 3 reports now, Mr. Speaker, all leading to the same direction. I quote the judge. The judge says, "It's only a man who is alive and living can stand trial." Mr. Speaker, this is not politics or any other thing, but it is a fundamental human right that should be ascribed to Nnamdi Kanu. Most other people in that gap have been given opportunities to even travel overseas to seek medical attention. Nnamdi Kanu is neither convicted of any crimes in Nigeria and must be protected under the Constitution of the Federal Republic of Nigeria. So, Mr. Speaker, a lot of progress has been made in order to see that the government does the right thing to be able to afford Nnamdi Kanu the urgent treatment that he needs. It's significant, Mr. Speaker, if otherwise.
My dear honorable colleague,
yes, sir.
I do not see where your privilege is conflicted here.
I have not received a letter that I wrote to the Speaker. I'm a member of the House, and my office deserves a response, whether it's positive or not. But as a member, and the letters were received by your office on the 27th of August, right here.
Is
So
the
if I
letter
have
you
not
wrote
received-
to Mr. Speaker's office just a notification?
Not a notification,
or a demand
sir.
for a certain action to be
Yes,
taken?
we requested for a certain action, which was to intervene in the medical condition of Nnamdi Kanu, whom is now, his health condition is deteriorating.
If it is something specific to the office of the Speaker, Honorable, I find it a little bit intriguing that you will come by way of a privilege to demand action to be taken.
Mr. Speaker, the
through
letter
office
was
of the
written.
Speaker that you have direct
Mr.
access
Speaker,
to.
the letter was written since August 26th.
You have direct,
Mr. Speaker,
unfettered, Honorable,
yes, sir.
unfettered access to my office. This is not the kind of thing that I would expect that will come by way of privilege.
It is a matter of privilege.
If it is something beyond you from the outside, but if it is something that is a letter written to my office, you know, a phone call from you, a visit to my office can solve the problem. So I don't think if...
Mr. Speaker, I've been to your office, Mr. Speaker.
So you mean
I've
you
also
have
submitted the
explored
letter,
all
Mr.
options
Speaker.
and opportunities. You couldn't see me except here.
I've come to your office, Mr. Speaker. We'll just resume today.
I don't think
We
with this,
just resume today,
this
Mr. Speaker.
request you
And it's equally important, Mr. Speaker.
Please, Honorable,
Order, please.
Honorable, please.
Please be
Step
guided.
it down because it is not the right thing to do.
Yes.
Please, I beg you. Step it down.
Please be guided.
Mr. Speaker, it is
Please
a
be
matter,
guided.
Mr. Speaker, it's a matter of life and death.
Please,
My constituent life
please
is
be
at
guided.
stake.
I am trying to tell you the
attention of the
procedure.
House, Mr.
This
Speaker.
is not right. Step it down and
Please.
see me if you want any action concerning any letter you have written to me. You don't need to
Mr.
go by way
Speaker,
of this.
the
House
please
rules-
be guided. Excuse me, sir. The House rules allows me the latitude to bring an issue of privilege to this House and to the attention of Mr. Speaker. And it is important, Mr. Speaker,
It
that this
is
House
only when your
takes
privilege
cognizance
is
of
compromised
the issue of
or
President
denied
Nnamdi Kanu.
that you can bring it up.
And
And I thought that particular position is talking in respect of instances where the issues is beyond your control. But this is not what a letter from you to from yourself to me.
Yes, sir. The
When
letter
you
is here,
have, as a member,
Mr. Speaker.
direct access to come to my office and seek for explanation.
Mr. Speaker,
Why?
I've been
Why
to
do
your
you have
office.
to go through this?
I've been to your office to
You
seek
are over-arguing with the speaker.
Please.
Excuse me, sir. Can you read the order book, Rule 6 and subsection 2, to know that I also have the right?
Honorable,
Yes, you do, but
please,
you are
you are ruled
privileged.
out of order. You are ruled
You
out
don't
of order.
shut
You
me
can sit
down.
down, please.
I have to. You are ruled out of order, please. Listen to the gavel.
Mr.
Listen to the
Speaker,
gavel, please.
Mr. Speaker,
Okay, the announcement.
we will present it before the House properly in the course of the week. I understand the pain in the heart of the representative with regards to the subject matter of Nnamdi Kanu. But we will come properly before the House so that proper hearing will be given to it. I beg that you give us the audience, maybe tomorrow or next tomorrow, we come to present it again.
No.
Now, immediately after this video went viral, it is obvious that you all know they don't want to release Nnamdi Kanu. As long as an Igbo man, whenever you commit crime, your punishment should be extremely severe. They felt like you are not part of Nigeria. There are video making rounds on the social space over, I think, for almost 2 weeks or 3 weeks now, whereby bandits, like as you are saying, going to the markets, working freely with sophisticated weapon. Do you know if this was an Igbo land, let's say unknown government or Eastern Security Network ESN go about because they want a peace deal, still carry their weapon like this, strolling around, addressing the press? Don't you know for real that Tinubu or the federal government by now would have sent a battalion Operation Python dance to that region to swap and sweep all of them out? But if Igbo do it, it's a big crime. If any other person, even if you buy person, you destroy full village, you slaughter, you do everything, even if you like buy Tinubu children, as long as you be Hausa Fulani, is not the problem. I'm not saying you go and do that. But if you're an Igbo man, you just insult Tinubu, it becomes a crime, and the DSS will locate you no matter where you are, even across a nation. If you like, go ahead for Kenya, they will extradite you for insulting Tinubu because you're an Igbo man. Now, let me walk you guys to the next stage. In all of this, VDM also set up a camera to address the nation. It is time for we to should put our hands on desk to say if we want one Nigeria, all of us should be treated equally. I want you guys to watch what VDM said in all of this. We'll be right back.
I beg, when are people giving Nnamdi Kanu a peace deal? Because I mean, up till now, I don't even know what he did. But I just know, say, when I put him. No, I won't say I don't know what the problem is. You say, okay, treasonable offense. It was encouraging crime. It was encouraging terrorism and all. Person where they encourage, different from Wukpai. This one where they give him a peace deal. But the one where you claim, say, he do treasonable offense. You don't give him a peace deal. So why is the man there? What's really going on in Nigeria, bro? That terrorists are being encouraged with a peace deal? So meaning say tomorrow now Bello Truji, for all the atrocities where Bello Truji they cause. Bello Truji, as we speak now, he gets soldiers for bush. These people don't take over the north. They terrorize the full north. They'll go into different villages, pack women, go. The Northerners are suffering in the hands of these people. They don't have peace. So tomorrow now you give him a peace deal? Because I already heard that I don't send one imam, go inside bush, may go follow Bello Truji talk. So in all of this, you give them a peace deal. So how about the justice for the people that their rights were stepped on? How about the people where they don't buy? How about all of this? So all these people will just go like that, no justice for them. Every day it keeps failing. Every day by day, Nigeria, they fail. Which part of Nigeria? The only place where really they safe now for Nigeria, now Abuja and Lagos. There's no parts where all these guys never invade. There's no parts where they never invade. Benue, nothing happened.
Omowore Sowore took it upon himself. Now that the senators are saying this, that means that there is some fishing issues going on here. Omowore Sowore said, okay, we have to fix a date, which is on the 20th of October, to go and protest. I want you guys to watch the video. We'll be right back.
I'm not shocked because I think on your show I once declared that KANU's predicament, his ordeal, is as a result of some persons in the Southeast who took a decision that his release would jeopardize their political career and future. That I know as far back as when Tinubu freshly became president, because I was part of some conversation to release him. And they said at that time, Imo elections are coming. If it comes out, APC might not win. And subsequently, I realized that some of the communiques you see is just, word of mouth by day. When they go at night or when they meet Tinubu, it's likely that they have a different position. And when I started contacting them in the last 24 hours, I'm shocked. Some of them that I used to be able to reach just switched off their lines. The ones I sent messages never responded. I reached out to Soludo, who I know personally.
That's Charles Soludo,
the governor of Anambra State.
Right.
No response till now. I reached out to Alex Oti. Alex Oti used to be a columnist for Sahara Reporters, so I know him personally. No response till now. The only response I got was a nominal response that no, we shouldn't have dragged us the way you did. Reached out to Peter Obi, they said he's in Rome. But I sent a message that, you can behave as the Romans do too, just be part of this. But some have been encouraging Senator Abaribe. I reached out to him, he responded, he said, I'm in on this. And I know that Abaribe suffered when he was a shorty for KANU. In fact, I was sleeping on Abaribe's bed at the DSS in 2019, shortly after he was released, because he was shorty for NNAMDI KANU. So the rep from his state at the House of Rep also has signed up. A number of persons have signed up, some of them publicly, but there is no unified response from Southeastern political leaders or traditional rulers or even the religious priesthood there, which many had expected would happen. But a lot of young people have signed up to this, and you can see that the Nigerian government is already pushing back because they've seen the response to be unequivocally in support of the release of NNAMDI KANU at this time. I don't think they were expecting that such a response would be so favorable and swift. I think he made an open declaration in court where he said, give me 5 minutes. If I'm released, I'm going to end the violence in the Southeast. He made the declaration in court last year. What else do you want from him? And you are the government, at any rate, you have a duty to protect the public. It's not his job to protect the Southeast or the Southwest. But the truth is that I have said this, and I'll repeat again. If you are a Nigerian, you can get away with a lot of things. But if you are Igbo, Nigerian, you can't get away with a lot of things. Yes,
But you're not getting
the odds
you're
are,
not getting away with much. Huh?
yes, but the odds are stacked against
Yeah.
you because you're coming with zero, and they will do it to you. I mean, it was in this country that there's a Yoruba nation movement. They even went and hijacked a radio station last year. Did you hear of any trial? Did you hear of any arrest? I'm not using that. I'm not saying that should not be the case, but we must tell ourselves the truth. That it just doesn't look good that the Igbos are marginalized in every sector, including in the justice sector. To get a trial wrapped up in 10 years is that so difficult to do, especially when you claim that you have evidence that this person has committed these grievous crimes. Nothing has been done. There's nobody who's been presented as a witness. The only witness that was presented in his case did not accuse him of any crime. He didn't say he found a gun on him or he was importing ammunition or weapons or had a grenade. He just said, well, he was making declaration that he wants Biafra. And I've checked the Nigerian Constitution, 1999 Constitution. There's nowhere it is stated that it's a crime to say that you want Biafra.
Yeah.
The only problem that I have in all of this is interesting me is that this Igweke, this man, an elderly man that is behaving like a child, he came out. I can just post the audio that he posted along this video. He said that they should not release Nnamdi Kanu. You can see it's not me that is saying it. When he said this, he posted it with an audio where Nnamdi Kanu were saying that Undigbo is an organization that can easily be bought with money. They sold out their people, and these are the people that cannot be representing the. It says some certain things there that I can not put there. But in order to prove Nnamdi Kanu wrong, he said that they should not release Nnamdi Kanu, that Nnamdi Kanu deserves to remain in prison. I said before that in Nigeria, when Fulani herdsmen massacre full village, it's not a crime. No, you can't talk about it because it's Fulani. They have monopoly to buy people. They have monopoly to sweep our village. And if tomorrow they said, okay, we are tired, I think we have bought 7,000 Christians, so we are okay. So let's say we are tired now, we want to relax for a while, the government will not protect them. That is what they have been doing because there's no bandit or Fulani or whatsoever that are fully repented. They always cease for a while. Government provide them job, they eat, and if they felt like the salary they are receiving is not enough anymore, they go back to their job. It's just a routine work that I'll be doing. But if you talk about that, you reveal this kind of secrets, DSS will come for you. If you make videos like this that you are making, DSS will come for you. But if Fulani herdsmen pass a lot of villages and buy all of them, no, it's not a crime because they do it and they later feel remorse and said we are repented. Now, I want you guys to watch the former Kaduna State governor, what he said in order to defend the Jahid, that these people are just a religious person. They have right to practice their religion. What is their religion? The religion is to execute Christians. Their religion is to make sure that no Christians survive in the north. Their religion is to make sure that anybody that talks about Christian or to preach about Christ is executed. Now, I want you guys to watch this man that formed ADC, the former Kaduna State governor, what he said in order to defend this BK and what they are doing. For him, it is a normal thing because it is their religion. I want you guys to listen.
Shiites are citizens of Nigeria. They are entitled to practice their religion, and there is no problem.
But they have been protesting for the release of their leader.
No. I think you are confusing two things. Mm-hmm. Shiites are a religious sect of Islam, okay? Those protesting are not necessarily Shiites. They are members of Al-Zakzaki's movement, okay? Some of Al-Zakzaki's followers are Shiites, some are not.
But they're largely Shiites.
That's what they claim. But I want you and the audience to separate the two, okay? Because there are two other Shia organizations in Kaduna that don't protest, they don't block highways, they recognize the president of Nigeria, they have allegiance to a foreign power, and they obey the laws of Kaduna State and Nigeria, and we don't have a problem with them.
People have said that, we risk raising or turning them against the state or raising another Boko Haram sect.
They are already against the state. They have never recognized the state. Never did. They never recognized the Nigerian constitution. So those that are making those arguments are making academic arguments, and they should understand that before we took the action we took, we studied Boko Haram, we studied the Galtimari report, and we know the differences between Boko Haram, the evolution of Boko Haram, and this movement. I know this movement. I know Al-Zakzaki. We were students in Ahmadu Bello University together. We were both active in the Muslim Student Society, so I know the animal I'm dealing with. Many of the people making comments on this don't even know the history.
But
I was in Ahmadu Bello University when Al-Zakzaki was dismissed. I know him.
But you went to him to ask for votes during the elections.
I did not. I went to him in 2014 when 3 of his children were killed to condole with him because I have known him from our university days before he was expelled. I did not go to ask for votes. It would be stupid to ask someone for votes when he doesn't register to vote, doesn't recognize the voting system, doesn't recognize the Constitution of Nigeria. Members of the IMN do not register to vote. They don't recognize our Constitution. They don't recognize Nigeria as an entity. They want...
Well, in Nigeria, if you watch all of this, you are angry as protest is coming. Then you will see Nigeria military in active. You will see the DSS, the police, the machine gun, the helicopter. Why? Because of peaceful protest. What are you protesting for? If you protest that there should be a better Nigeria, they will massacre you. If you protest that they should stop the killing of Christians, they will massacre you. If you protest and said they should end bad governance, corruption in Nigeria, they will massacre you. If you protest and said they should increase the salary of the police or any armed forces, or maybe you said they should end bad police or end SARS, they will massacre you. Anytime you protest for the betterment of Nigeria and said, oh, this thing, enough is enough, they will massacre you. The only thing you are allowed to protest in Nigeria is to say, on your mandate we shall stand, even if you starve us. On your mandate we shall stand, even if you buy us. On your mandate, even if we can't breathe, even if we buy. On your mandate we shall stand. Go to studio with that. You might not understand what is going on when we are crying for the marginalization of these Igbo people. Not just all, because some are beneficiary of Unadi KANU arrest. Some of them are beneficiary of the corruption. I mean, the Igbo, the corruption of Ohaneze. I'm not talking about the Igbo people generally. I'm sorry, I'll be using Igbo. I mean the Ohaneze, the thing just escaped me. The Ohaneze of Igbo, the selected Ohaneze, the corrupted Ohaneze, the APC Ohaneze. These are the devils, the evil in human form that are perpetuating the devilish acts that are happening in the Southeast. They are the genesis of Onogome. Nnamdi Kanu only created ESN, Eastern Security Network, to keep their forest safe. But these people generated Onogome to be paying innocent people in order to destabilize the Eastern Security Network. This same set of people are the one soliciting that Nnamdi Kanu remain in perpetual bondage. Now, to make you understand what is going on, Nnamdi Kanu have been facing trial for the past 4 years, now going to 5 years plus now. His second or whatsoever, his arrival, I don't know what they call, Samuel Ekman in Finland, was arrested this year, already sentenced to 6 years imprisonment. They judged the whole case this year. But Nnamdi Kanu that were arrested for a long time now, the case has been adjourned. They refuse to sentence him. If you are saying, okay, go to 10 years imprisonment or 20 or 30 years, let us know that this is the thing that you committed. Now they find nothing in him anyway. They're okay, you are going in for it for not doing anything, for saying certain things but not doing it. But they refuse. But guess what? The APC government said, lie, they rather die. What are they afraid of? Just election, though. As long as the Kanu is there, they are okay, even if they are buying people. This guy said, free me. If you free me, I will make sure there are peace. Not that he's the one causing the chaos. People that are loyal to him are bitterly angry of the mayhem they are causing or inflicting on him, and the injustice on the Igbo, and the Ohanese on the other hands in fully support of this thing, all because of their selfish interests. But the only problem that I have sometimes is that What is the purpose of this money that you people are just making? You have billions, you have cars, you have house, you have business, you are still taking, and yet you just felt like your family and you alone should be eating. You don't want the nation to grow. Because of this, you are selling your people out. You don't want the nation to strive. The Southeast don't deserve to become president. You see them, this Ohanese set of people, saying that no Igbo man, including Peter Obi, should contest against Tinubu. That even if Peter Obi want to contest, should be in year 2034. That after Tinubu leave power in 2031, or maybe it's going to state in 2034, then another person that will come in between before any Igbo, they didn't even say Peter Obi, before any Igbo. This is what the Ohanese are saying. That is why Nnamdi Kanu were bitterly angry about these people, that these people have sold their birthright for porridge.
Ohanese, I said all of them in Ohanese people are worse than Awusa Alamajiri. They are hopeless. Ohanese and Dioshin and these are vagabonds from the depths of hell.
All right, this is what I'm going to be ending the video today. I'll be waiting for you guys in the comment section to let me know what are your thoughts. Please comment it in the comment section. What is your take about all of this? Do you think that, okay, Nnamdi Kanu should be released? Do you think it should remain there? Do you think that even if it's going to remain there, okay, at least it should deserve a better treatment? Now that he's complaining about his health, he deserves a better treatment no matter what crime he didn't commit that they said he committed. What are your take? Please comment it in the comment section. Please, if you know that you are going to protest that day, reshare this video so that this video will get to a larger population, so that people will be fully aware that there is a massive protest that is coming out on the 20th of this month. I love you guys. Until we meet again. Peace out.